And there we go. See you later, Penta, down in 18.
The beauty of that as well, as this zone does come in, is he going to be able to get that res on Lou as well, and now we're going to see 7, 8, 9 coming under a little bit of pressure as we see a chunk come in. Xen's desperately trying to get away as well. The battle for the compounds really has got underway now.
If there's one player you don't want to lose, it's Sanya, because Sanya has just shown so much individual skill, but the teammates are still around. They might hear the revive happening here, so that is a chance to push, and here comes the aggression. You've got to kick the door down if you want to get...
That was a scary, scary thing to see. If you're pulling out a revive, a pathfinder slide across, getting on top of your building. Once some gates will go up, of course. The fences seem to be so devastating. They have managed to get Sanya back up just for a moment here, and he'll be back in the fight.
You've got to be so careful in these particular angles, and you've got to keep your ears about you, because if someone pushes from behind, you're going to be so vulnerable. You don't want to use too much utility, because grenades are going to be so important later. And of course, ammo comes into the equation as well. Because if you don't win this fight, if you end up both backing off, are you going to have ammo for those fights later?
16 squads remaining. This is where the real carnage is going to be going down in this open area, and you can see here, it's going to be Sentinels again, getting aggressive onto these players, and Succubus, they're going to be the victims here. They get taken down. Great push again here from Sentinels.
As soon as Sentinels notice any sign of weakness from another team, they dive straight on them. And the reason why I love that is because there's so many teams throughout Overwatch Legends and in this lobby who are terrified of aggression. And they just run, and they try and shield. If you don't give them time to shield, you're going to win fights.
CLG have rotated early in this game as well, and you can see they've been set up inside the circle, much like they have for the success that they've had throughout this tournament. The question for CLG is, they have been able to get those placements, but the kills have been the problem that's let them down.
G2 pushing onto Gambit. I think that might be Gambit out. If that one goes down, it's Sign, he falls, and they do end up in 15. So at least they pick up 1 point. It's not going to be much from match number 1.
Digital threat going to be picked up as well, which is going to help. We can see those grenades going in the Carnage a little bit later on. MVP still up on the top of these bones here. You see those shots raining in here from the longbow. 2 seconds until we see this ring move once again. Here's Origin on the low ground here, looking up at MVP, trying to engage them in a battle. And they're going to be the players who have to move in this situation, and it's going to be a really tough rotation. So we're going to be looking for that Wraith portal to go out and get them into some cover.
The times we've seen MVP go up into that location as well, which is such a nuisance when there's a team above you and they can't be shot from many angles because they can just all day a living hell as Virtus Pro now utilising this longbow. No skull piercer on it, they can still do some serious damage in the right hands as Virtus Pro. Now they're really struggling, and here's TSM for the first time in the game. They're getting aggressive, they're getting in the faces of their opponents.
TSM yesterday, one of those teams, they managed to get a top 3 placement in a winners bracket final, even with a disconnect in 1 game. So that's how well they've been playing, but they need to be playing a little bit better now because Virtus Pro are turning up and they're trying to get some work done themselves.
Opnam needs to push up, needs to join Taylor here, wants to get the shield battery, which is important, and then you get aggressive. You give Taylor the chance to reshield, but Taylor's gone down.
This is VP versus TSM, and you can see North again has been the X factor so far for this VP team. They take down TSM. What a statement that is.
See, he's really just looking to see whether this third is. Has he run away? Is he going to be actually taking this fight? He desperately wants to shield up, he desperately wants to pick up his teammates, but if he goes for either of those things, that could be the chance for TSM's final member to pounce on him.
Yeah, 1 longbow shot, and then before you know it, you're in all sorts of problems. Bolele is going to be dropping down here with that knockdown shield. The last player alive here is going to be Reps, and he almost managed to get that battery off. And VP North, I mean, that is such a special play, and as I said previously, a statement taking down TSM early.
The reason why that was good from North is because he just waited for everyone else in the server to eliminate TSM, rather than desperately searching and going out of his way to get that final knock, knowing that it was TSM. He said, look, there's going to be eyes on these boys. They're not going to be able to shield up easily. TSM fought in 13th place.
Now we've seen MVP finally been forced off of that high ground that they were holding down. They're involved in this battle. The EVA 8, the shots are coming in, the quick rate of fire might cause some damage, but now they've got to retreat. As we see Akka falling in now, this could be bad news. It's all onto Raz.
Raz is just chasing so close. He was literally up his backside trying to use the EVA 8. It's not going to work out. MVP eliminated in 11, and it's going to be the Asian counterparts Wyvern who get the better of them.
Yeah, Karumpe, what a player he has been so far today. One of the most accurate players with those long distance weapons, the longbow. And the wingman as well, we can hear the screaming behind us because 789 again under pressure. The wingman shots do not connect. The last player alive here is going to be able to pick up one of these players here from King. I'm not sure if there's anyone else still in position to be taken down.
Absolutely massive with the P2020, and the revives are going to come off as well. 789 survive again, they do it again, they're into the top 8.
They have the clutch factor, and it isn't the man who did it yesterday, it's the woman who's on stage today in our finals, coming up with those big plays. We're into our final 8 squads.
Wyvern, as usual, as soon as they hear any sort of noise, as soon as they hear any sort of bullets being fired, they start to get interested and their ears perk up.
VP then, the silent assassins of this lobby as we see Wyvern desperately trying to stay inside this circle. Can they get those heals off? A player's going to be pushing them, but the damage is done. Parker's the last player alive here, trying to use that Q to get out of dodge here with Blade. Can he stay alive? Can he get some shields away? And can he maybe look to get that res off?
It was the aggression from Rogue actually that saw the rest of
CLG with 3 kills in the feed as well on VP.
CLG are getting involved. Rogue have got a full 3-man roster as we're down to the last 7, but they're not inside this final circle, so they will have to move. They can probably loot first if they would like, as VP now have taken some high ground, but again, they've also got to get directly into the middle, and there are buildings there, there are structures where people would have been residing for quite some time.
Taylor for VP is the last man standing. 2 teammates have been taken down and have the banners, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be one heck of a respawn. Look at these wingman shots as well, just flicking away at that person sat up on the terminal.
And it's going to be FlyQuest who were up there in that satellite as well. They were just waiting to get a fight like this because they have such an advantageous position. Nicewing also falls to the longbow of Soar's IPN in the top right-hand corner. So CLG trying desperately to survive at this point.
Look at the positions here. Soar actually pushed in. They managed to take down Nicewing. But here, again, in the end game, is 789, and she gets a knockdown as well.
Might be some Wraith balls to escape, but it's hard to escape that many thermite grenades as they get the elimination down to 6 squads. So I think that's Gamers Origin who were just eliminated from the competition. 789, prime position to pick up big points.
What a knock there from Taylor as well. Takes down the Coco Puff. That battle's been going on for a while now, and he has just sent him to the ground.
He actually shield up here. Does have the ability to use Watson's pylon. Now here comes the circle, and it's 789 in prime position. They are going to be hiding, and they're under fire from several different directions.
Zanya now with the wingman in hand. He's got things to work with. A little armor swap comes in as well, just to give them a little bit of a boost in this situation. You can see 1 minute 52 left on the clock until that circle encloses. Only 4 squads remain, and here comes Rogue.
Rogue, another team who have been able to pick up victory after victory in this tournament, and they smell where 789 are. Can they do the damage? Can they spot those other teams? Soar falls, and so do Wyvern. Now there's just 2 left.
And now the challenge comes in from 789 as well. They're a little bit trapped in this situation. Rogue have everything in their possession to potentially pull out a huge win here in game number 1.
They just need to give Sweet Dreams time to use his Phoenix Kit, but it's not going to work out. Sanya's getting aggressive with his Peacekeeper.
What comes in? Another poke here from XN 789. They don't know how to die. They will never say die in these situations. Huskers goes down.
It's just dropped, and it's only got the shield battery as well. It's going to be a 3v1. We saw Zanya win a 1v3 yesterday. Can we see something similar from Drop?
Zanya with the wingman in his hands. 789! Continue their storming performances. And that for them is just another champion banner.
And for all the talk of Zanya and how well he has performed, I mean, it was that P2020 finish that we saw earlier from XN, from Edusu, sorry, that allowed them to stay alive in the game. Not only a victory, not only 12 points, but 10 kills as well. So that's 22 already on the board for 789.
Almost halfway to that 50 kill threshold to find themselves on match point. What a performance. I'm running out of superlatives, to be honest with you, about this team. Let's send it over to the desk now and see if they've got anything that they can break it down with.
Have anything? We have quite a bit we can break down after that as the Cinderella story continues here. For 789, we continue to wait.